Hi everyone, this is Miss J from Oceana's Moon. I just want to welcome you back. Thanks for sticking with me last month. I had a little problem with I got a new camera. I didn't like the picture the month before, so I got a new camera, and then last month the voice was really low. So hopefully this month we have it all straightened out. This month I'm going to be doing a general reading for June through the end of the year. So I won't be doing any astrological problems that you may have, or the retrogrades, which I think are the most important when doing these readings. I just want to take a second and thank everyone for their subscriptions and their likes and their comments, and I really appreciate it. I'm glad that you are getting some messages. It keeps me motivated to keep doing this. And everyone who's asked for a personal reading, you can go to my homepage, oceanasmoon.com, the link's below, and order a reading. They're fairly priced, and I think they're pretty good quality. The comments and feedback I've gotten are pretty great. So right now my readings are going anywhere from 5 to 7 days out. I can get them back to you. So stay tuned for the rest of the year for you. And thanks for joining me again. Hi Sagittarius. I am just shuffling up the cards for you. Well, finishing shuffling up. Oh, I got a couple popping out. That's too many. We're going to put them back in. Alright, Sagittarius. June through December. Let's see what we got. We've got the King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Page of Swords, Five of Swords, the Devil card, the Knight of Swords, Temperance, Knight of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Very nice. At the bottom we've got the Magician. So one of the overall energies for the rest of the year is going to be that you have the tools. You are the creator. You are the manifester of your desires and your wishes and your goals and your aspirations. You have all the tools, and this is given to you from the universe. You have everything you need to make what you want happen. Okay? I'm just going to shuffle it, lay out another layer. Sagittarius. We've got the Ace of Swords, Nine of Cups, very nice. Make a wish. Ten of Cups, Seven of Cups, the Hierophant, Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Very nice. Okay, we've got the Seven of Wands. There's another energy for the rest of the year. This is going to be you standing in your integrity and standing your ground. So there may be, a couple of people trying. It reminds me of that old game, the game King of the Mountain, where you stand on this hill of dirt and the other kids come and try to push you off, but whoever's there at the end of the day wins. This is you. You're there at the end of the day. You need to stand your ground and stay firm and fight off the people trying to knock you off. But that's just everyday life. That's not a big, battle or anything bad that's going to happen. So I'm going to give you one final shuffle. I'll lay out another layer, and then we'll start with the reading. So we've got the Eight of Wands. Strength card, very nice. The Three of Wands, the Sun card, the Queen of Wands, Judgment, the Empress, the Magician again, very nice, and the Five of Cups. Okay, at the bottom we have the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is an energy of innocence. It's looking back, it's remembering the good times when you were in high school, or if your child's growing up and going to college, this is you remembering the different stages of their life, and now you're having to let them go to go on to bigger and better things. It's that kind of sweet reminiscence of life. Just remember with this card, the only negative thing that I find, don't get stuck in the past. Because if you get stuck in the past, you can't move forward. Okay, and then that sweet remembrance of the innocence and the way things were becomes a grieving period and a disappointment and loss, and we don't want to get stuck there. So, but overall, as an energy, it's a very sweet remembrance. Now, and where you are now, we've got the King of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. So the King of Swords, this talks about, it's going to be an air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. This is a male authority figure. It could be a female, but I really feel like it's a male. He is smart and he is wise, but he doesn't put up with the BS. Okay, he has learned his lessons in the past. He keeps his emotions to himself because he's more of an intellectual being. Sometimes he could be more of an intellectual being than you are. So you try not to fight him or get into arguments with him. You just kind of let him have his way. He's not a mean person, but he doesn't put up with the BS. His sword cuts both ways, and it will cut to the truth. It will cut through the BS, and it will cut to the heart of matter. Okay. But overall, he is a kind and sweet person. He can be loving, but he works mainly through his mind. Okay, so this could be somebody very significant in your life. If it is not a man, I feel like it's a man though. I'm sitting up straight. So whenever I do that, it tells me it's like an authority figure. This could be a boss, but it really feels, it feels like it's an authority figure. If you are more of the, whether you're male or female, if your partner wears kind of like wears the pants in the family and makes all the decisions, that could be them. So now the Ace of Swords tells us that right now you are going through this brand new beginning about something in your life, and you are going to be victorious at it. And that's an excellent card. And now you've got the Eight of Wands, so everything's kind of rushing fast, but it is movement. You are going forward. You may have 2, 3, 4, or even 8 things being thrown at you, and you're handling it. This could be you if you're a male, because I really do feel like it's male. This could be you, and just, taking your sword and chopping down every one of those obstacles, every one of the problems being thrown at you, and you're just handling it, and that's you being victorious at it right now. Okay. Now, what's crossing you is the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is an interesting figure because she is very sweet, and all the queens are very sweet and loving, but she is more practical. She is more, if this represents a woman in your life, this is going to be that, not necessarily a mother, but kind of that motherly, stereotypical role. She's making sure that the house is straight and the kids are in bed by 9, and that the bills are paid, and that the lights stay on and food's on the table at 6. That kind of practical, steady rhythm. But she is, she's a great person. She's got a very generous soul. She may hold on to money a little bit more than you would like. If this is a mother figure to you, you may need to be borrowing money from her, and she's going to be an obstacle because you're going to have to explain why you want it. And it may be for that Ace of Swords right here that you've got this wonderful new idea. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to ask if this is you. This is a general reading, so this may not pertain to you. If it is a spouse, they may be a little stingy with the money. It just, you've got this great idea, and I would keep pushing and try to get the what you need to get it going. Okay. Yeah, I don't really see this as a help. I see this more as a hindrance, this card right here. So male or female, it's going to be somebody who's going to be tight with the money. So you want to move forward. You may have to convince them that you need to. Now, where you've been over the last couple months, because this is a reading from January through the end of December. So in this base past position, this is going to be where it's going to be probably May, April, March, that kind of time frame. It could be the first 6 months, however you fall in the sign. We've got the Ace of Wands, which is new beginnings, new passions, new desires, and you moving forward. And we've got the Nine of Cups. So whatever wish I had you make, it has come true, or it is coming true at this moment. Okay, you're just passing through it. So you've gotten your heart's desire. You have that emotional fulfillment. Everything that you've wanted has come to pass with this new beginning. Okay, and now you've got that, you're working with that strength and integrity. So it is a hard-won victory, but you have succeeded, and you still have all these new ideas, and you're still moving forward, and these are wonderful cards for the past. So now, over the next couple months, we're looking at June, July, and probably at the beginning of August. We've got the Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords, he is my messenger. This could, if it's talking about a person, it's going to be like a teenager, younger male, young adult, air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And he's going to be bringing in some new ideas, or maybe things that you hadn't thought of, somebody that you can bounce ideas off of with to move forward. However, in your emotional life, you have emotional completeness. I mean, everything, you know, you've dreamed of. If the white picket fence makes you happy, makes your soul happy, then that's what you have. But you have found your love. You have found, and whether you're single and your love is your work, or you're in a partner relationship and you renewed that passion after 10 years, or you know, you're getting ready to get married. This is that emotional love, fulfillment, children, happiness, the steady home. This is a really wonderful card. And for the last card that's coming through, this is the Three of Wands. So this is talking about we've already had our ideas, and we've already decided which way we want to go. So we have pushed we've pushed our ships into the water, and now we're waiting for them to come back with what we've asked for. Okay, and this just shows a man standing out over and waiting for his ships to come in. So, but they are coming in. You've got these great energies. All right, so the next couple months it's going to be really good. It's going to be filled with love. I want to say love and children. And as I think this one represents kind of for work. So you've sent your ships out and you're just waiting for it. If you're a teacher, this makes total sense. You're at home now. You don't have to work over the summer. This is you enjoying your family life, and you're just waiting until those ships come back in the end of summer, and you start school again. That kind of feeling. If you're not a teacher and it doesn't pertain to you, it's still that same kind of rhythm. Now it's coming up. So if that was June, July, and beginning of August, we're looking at August, September, October. Okay, we've got the Five of Swords. Now the Five of Swords denotes a little bit of conflict. You're going to have some nagging, backbiting, fussy energy, kind of, maybe it reminds me of listening to my children, my boys bicker back and forth about, well, mom said this and you said that and mom said that. It's just that kind of feeling. It's petty and it's just bullshit. It's crap. I mean, it's nothing to get worried about. It may be little things here and there. You're going to come out victorious though, so just hold on to your hats. It's not that big of a deal. The Seven of Cups is an interesting one. You've got the Seven of Cups talks about a little bit about confusion, or you have these opportunities. It's going to be these two things, depending on what the rest of the spread talks about. But I really feel it's like, you're fighting and bickering, so there may be some confusion about what's really going on. You may see this as kind of an opening to a bigger issue that you haven't really grasped yet. You know, it's like, yeah, you hear a knocking in your car, and you're like, okay, well, it just needs this, and you put that into it, and then realize that it's really a bigger problem. That kind of feeling to it. So, you know, the Seven of Cups doesn't denote a problem, but it's, you've got your energy spread out all over. You've got 7 different energies going on. And my advice with this card is always pick the most pertinent energies, the most pertinent things that you need to work on. So if you've got 7 cups, pick the 3 that are the most important and work on those 3. And as you take care of one, replace it with one that's left over. So, you know, if you've got these 3 that you're working on, you finish this one, you're going to work on these 3 now. You finish this one, you're going to work on these 3 now. Eventually you get all 7 of them taken care of, but when your energy is divided into 7 ways, nothing really gets done, and it just becomes overwhelming and confusion. So you want to concentrate on 1 or 2 things to get it done, especially after this little spat. But on the other hand, we've got the Sun. So overall, it's going to be a fabulous time. This is happiness and innocence and bliss and just kind of enjoying life, you know. This is that sigh on the beach when you're laying there. Well, for me, I love my ocean. So when I'm laying there on the sand, and, you know, in that moment where you just kind of, it's like all is right with the world. Everything is good. That's what this card is. That's what it is for me. That's what it tells me, is that, you know what, you've got everything going on. This is that happiness that you've been looking for, and it's just take a couple moments and, you know, enjoy it while it's there. And summertime's a great time to have it. I'm going to get some clarification though a little bit later. I know you've got the happiness for the rest of the summer, but I might get some clarification on those. So we're going to leave them out a little bit. Now, what's in the far future? So we're looking at the end of fall, going through the beginning of winter. So probably like October, November, December. We've got the Devil card. And the Devil card tells me that you need to be careful. You need to be very careful. If you like to drink and the Christmas holidays are coming up and you're hanging out with your friends and going from party to party to party, you need to watch about overindulging. Be careful if you do drugs. Please, please, please. Well, stop. But if you do them, please do them in moderation. The Devil card can be really, really big trouble. If it's talking about a romance, you're talking about a third party. And it's not always the other person. A lot of times it's the person the reading's for. So this could be talking about a temptation. This talks about bondage, and it could be anything from bondage of, you know, like kinky, throw me around, tie me to the bed bondage, or being chained to your desk at work and wanting to go out and have a life. Okay, it's that chained down feeling. Let's see, let me get through the other cards and see if I can get a clearer picture on it. Now the Hierophant, which is wow, this is interesting. This is really interesting. If you take a look at these cards, they're the exact same thing. This is the faith, and this is the not faith. There are 2 people down there worshiping the Hierophant, which would be the Pope, and then 2 people down there are chained by the devil. So these are the exact same cards. They're just flip sides of the same quarter. All right. You've got faith, divinity, spirituality, working for a big organization, being married, in love, all the beauty in life, with all the bad things that come from overindulgence. Okay. And the last card is the Queen of Wands. Give me a second. Now, the Queen of Wands is very intuitive. Well, the Wands are your sign, babe. I'm wondering if you are in between these two. If you are stuck in the middle, if you are married to a wonderful person and you've got this temptation over here because you've been out drinking too much and the boss is looking good at the Christmas party. Yeah, we're going to get some clarification on that, because these are, it's like light and dark. They are both ends of the same, you know, the same spectrum. And it's almost like you are right in the middle. Now, if you're, you know, if you're a male, the Queen can still represent you. Or this could be another person of the same sign. The Wands is a fire sign, so it's Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. It could be, if you're a man, this could be a woman in the middle of it, really making you think about cheating on your wife or cheating on your partner, or you know, and you are caught in between. It's almost like you're caught in between good and evil, the light and dark side. Yeah, we'll get some clarification on that. Holy crap, you know, I don't think I've ever seen that before. It almost scares me. Not really scared. I don't want you in a panic now. But it's an interesting little spread. Let me get through the rest and we'll clarify that. Okay, so how you see yourself over the next 6 months. We've got the Knight of Swords. So this is you rushing in. You're rushing in without risks or thinking about the consequences or thinking about what you're going to do when you actually get there. You just barge on in. So my advice would be to slow down a little bit. The Two of Pentacles represents balance. It's about work-life balance, love-hate balance, empathy and sympathy, because there is a difference between the two. Savings and spending. Just trying to find that balance. And it may be the balance here. You trying to find the balance between good and dark. I mean, you don't have to be perfect. We all make mistakes. We all do stupid shit. I'm a somewhat respectable citizen, these days, but I'm 44 years old and I was young once too. And I've done some stupid shit. So this may be you just growing up. But anyway, and this may be you finding that balance between right and wrong, right and left. And the Judgment card talks about a rebirth. So, this could even be you getting clean. If you are addicted, or if you've been drinking too much, this is you putting down the alcohol, putting down the addiction, putting down the trouble, putting down the drama, and picking the other side. Finding your spirituality, getting clean, purifying yourself, your body, your mind, your diet, meditation, trying to get rid of thoughts that you've been having. Yeah, we're definitely going to get clarification on those cards. They could go so many ways. How other people are seeing you. Well, see now, other people see you in a very, very good light. They see you as spiritually balanced, that you're handling everything and everything's flowing well, and that you have your divine guidance. They're seeing you as a person who handles teamwork, who can work well with others. And when other people drop their end, you're there to pick up the pieces and follow through with the project. And the Empress talks about if you are a mother, maybe they're seeing you as a mother. Maybe you're having some problems. You're getting ready to have a baby. And, this is you. You could be facing some postpartum depression. If you are, please, please, please seek help. Okay, postpartum depression doesn't have to be about, crying in the corner and, I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. Postpartum depression, it can range from just not having clear thoughts, of not making sentences right, about forgetting your keys every day after you have a baby. It's little things like that, okay? And don't be afraid to go to your doctor and ask for help. I am definitely not a psychologist, and yeah, but they're seeing you as this wonderful, nurturing, loving mother. Okay, if you are having problems, please, please seek help. They have some great medicines. There's even natural remedies that some doctors can recommend, teas and roots that you can have if not into pills. But the pills they have is non-narcotic. They won't get you hooked, and they will help you a lot. Okay, but it looks like you do have children, or you're getting ready to have children. This could be you getting pregnant. That just came to me. This could be you getting pregnant and not sure if you want to keep the child or not. I do not make any judgments, and I will not have any opinions on the matter. But that could be one play out of this scenario. Your hopes and wishes. Okay, you're hoping for the Knight of Cups to come running in, for somebody to bring in that offer of love to you. You are scared to death of being without, of being left out in the cold, having that lack of faith, the lack of finances, of being without a job. And your hopes is you're going to be able to create your destiny, which you will. You have the power, and you have it in your cards. You will be able to create that destiny. Now in the outcome, we've got interesting cards. We've got the Two of Cups, which tells me that love is coming in. Okay. We saw it. We already saw it here, but that love is going to blossom again. This relationship could be romance. It could be a partnership, but I really feel it's more about romance. You may be reconnecting with your spouse again after having a little problem, or not talking, or kind of doing your own thing for a while, and reconnecting with them. If it's someone new, it looks like you're going to have some decisions to make. If you are struggling, and here's another possibility. This could be you struggling with options, but the options make you happy. When you've got 5 guys or 5 girls who want to go out with you, that does a lot for your self-esteem. And now you're breaking it down to 2. One's a bad boy, a bad girl, and the other one's one of the good guys, one of the good girls, stereotypes. And this could be you trying to make that decision. And this could be the confusion that comes around with it. So this could be you settling down. This is you making that decision, going with your intuition, because that's what the High Priestess is about. It's connecting. It's the balance again with dark and light, like we had here. It's dark and light, and it's connecting with yourself and listening to your guidance, your higher power, whoever that you have, that to guide you in the right direction. Okay, because you have what you need. You have the connection. You have the instinct, the gut feelings, the whisper in your ear, the hairs on the back of your neck. You have that intuition. It's just a matter of listening to it. But if you listen to it, I believe that this love is going to come. And it looks like, because this love comes, you may have to get rid of someone. If you're seeing 3 or 4 people, or and you're breaking it down, I mean, it doesn't mean that you're sleeping with all of them, but it's going to come to a point, well, it's time to, maybe think about going out with just one of them, and you're going to have to get rid of some. And this could be you having to get rid of some. It's like, you really liked them though, but it's okay to let them go, because you have this beautiful love right here. So that's just one. It's not going to apply to everybody. I certainly hope not, because boy, y'all be going through it if you are. I'm going to clarify this one up here and this one up here, especially this one, because that is just like making me crazy. I want to know what that's about. It's hard to tell sometimes when you're just using 3 cards and you get 2 major arcana, but the thing that's blowing my mind on that is that it's the exact opposite. So it tells me it's you need to decide to go right or left. And you're in the middle, whether you're a man or a female. You have to decide to go right or left. So clarify that Seven of Cups for me. Start there. We'll go with 2 cards. Give me 2 cards for that. Seven of Cups, Sagittarius. We've got the Eight of Pentacles and the Magician. So you've got the Magician again. Okay, this is you just working hard. All right, you have everything you need to get what you need done over the summer. And so this tells me that this is just you working hard. You've got a lot of options or opportunities, or, you know, a lot of things that are going on. So this is just you buckling down and working hard, like we talked about with the 3, and then finishing 1, and then 1, 2, 3, and kind of doing that. Let's see about that that Devil and that Hierophant. Yeah, I'm going to go with 5 cards. How many are here? These just popped out. Okay, 4. We're going to go with these. We've got the Queen of Wands again. Again. But you are all over the place. The King of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. So you are definitely in the middle of this. You are feeling burdened and put down, but you have an older, if you are single, this is an older male and a younger male. The Pentacles is an earth sign. That's going to be a Taurus, a Virgo, or, hold on, a Capricorn. And the sword sign is going to be a a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Okay, and you're just feeling overburdened with this. I think it's just going to be a decision that you're going to have to make towards the end of the year or going into the new year, of cutting your losses on a couple of them and deciding which one you want to go through. And you're going to have that happiness in the end. You may feel a little bit of a loss for the one that you let go. Yeah, that seems like that. Give me guidance. Guidance, Sagittarius for the rest of the year. Holy cow. Yeah, it did scare me a little bit because I was like, crap, I've never seen that before. I've been doing this a long ass time. Okay, this just one popped out. What do we got? Clairsentience. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. Let's see what Clairsentience has to say. Please honor your feelings. Don't be afraid of deep emotions or intense feelings. I can help you distinguish between your own feelings and those of others. I'll also help you clear any energies you may absorb. I'll guide you toward people, situations, and places with clear and loving energy. Your repetitive emotions and physical feelings provide important information, so please notice and follow these feelings. They're answers to your prayers. Ask me to help translate confusing messages so that you'll clearly know which steps to take. And that was Archangel Raguel. You know, though, you've got a great summer coming up. You've got a great year. I mean, it is full of love and prosperity and happiness, and, you know, except for this decision that you're going to have to make, you know, it may be just fun making that decision. That is if you're single anyway. If you're in a couple, make sure you stay with the marriage. The temptation's going to come in, so be careful. But other than that, it's going to be a great year, Sagittarius. It really is. You've got a lot of happiness and love coming into you. So please like, share, comment. As always, feedback is always welcome. If you'd like a personal reading, my link's below. I'm doing probably about a 3 to 5 day wait list for readings, which isn't bad. If you have any questions, be happy to answer them, and I will see you next month. Bye.